We're going to go into the Civil War era. This is in the mid 1800s, and I need you to understand that the Civil War era, it was really about legal wars. Legal wars. What does that mean? This is the United States taking everybody to court so they can get land. And we're going to get into some documents so that we can understand what's going on. Now, I need to get into, before I go into that, the difference between Moor and Moor. M-O-O-R versus M-U-U-R, and a lot of people get upset. All right. This is the Peace and Friendship Treaty of 1787. We can see it here. Let me start at the top real quick. To all persons to whom these presents shall come or be made known, whereas the United States of America in Congress assembled. Once again, this is before Washington, 1787. He was in the mix though. George Washington was definitely in the mix. And he is one of the people who played a role in bringing this Peace and Friendship Treaty, because remember, Morocco was working heavily with Britain. They were in bed together. And I say that, and I mean it, because they do political favors for each other. If one needs a favor, Morocco gonna step up for Britain. And at this time, Washington was in the mix with his army. He was a general or somebody high in the army at this time. And he was making a lot of moves concerning politics. So the United States of America and Congress assembled by their commission bearing date the 12th day of May 1017, and 84 thought proper to constitute John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, and Thomas Jefferson their ministers plenipotentiary, giving a majority of them full powers to confer, treat, and negotiate with the ambassador, minister, or commissioner of His Majesty the Emperor of Morocco concerning a treaty of amity and commerce, to make and receive propositions for such treaty, and to conclude and sign the same, transmitting to the United States in Congress assembled for their final ratification, and by one other commission bearing date the 11th day of March 1785, did further empower the said minister plenipotentiary, or a majority of them, by writing under the hand and seal, to adopt such agent and said business. Okay. I want to get to this. This is a treaty, peace and friendship, established between us and the United States of America. Who is us? Us is Morocco. Hold on. Let me make sure we're clear on this. Us is Morocco. That's all it say right there, Morocco. But us is Morocco, as it's stated at the top, between us and the United States of America, which is confirmed, and which we shall have ordered to be written in the book and sealed with our royal seal at our court of Morocco. Article 2, if either of the parties shall be at war with any nation whatever, the other party shall not take a commission from the enemy, nor fight under their colors. I'm going to go out here to Moor, because I need to understand what Moor is. I want you to notice how everything deals with at sea, or a ship, or sending something on a boat. Just watch. If any Moor shall bring citizens of the United States or their effects to His Majesty, the citizen shall immediately be set at liberty, and the effects restored. In like manner, if any Moor, not a subject of the dominion, shall make prize of any citizens of America. So basically, we're understanding that anytime you see this term Moor, it deals with somebody who's of Morocco, a person who is from or of, or a citizen of Morocco. Not a subject of the dominion shall make prize of any citizen of America. Are we understanding this, people? Are we understanding that Moor deals with Morocco. This needs to be made clear because Moor is a legal title to this day. Anytime you're talking about Moor, first of all, you're dealing with Morocco. Second of all, let's go back up here. Anytime we talk about somebody coming from Morocco, Article 4, a signal or pass shall be given to all vessels belonging to both parties, by which they are to be known when they meet at sea. This is mostly talking about seafaring people. And if the commander of a ship of war of either party shall have other ships under his convoy, the declaration of the commander shall alone be sufficient to exempt any of them from examination. If either of the parties shall be at war and shall meet a vessel at sea, once again, I need to state this. Remember, Moor came from the term moored, M-O-O-R-E-D or M-O-O-R-I-N-G, whereby these are people who do a job concerning a ship. They're doing jobs on a ship. The vast majority of these Moors were melanated, as we've said again. They were melanated. But that term was not given to Moors as a term of endearment. It was an insulting term. Remember to keep that bell on for notifications. Follow UNA Republic for more great information.